Hey folks, are you ready to experience the very first ever paper computer game trading card game? That's right, somebody made the first PCG TCG and we're gonna talk about it. Let's do this. The game is called, get ready for it, Zoovac. The PCG TCG. It's a trading card game based on Zoovac, the classic paper computer game character. And this game was actually originally released as part of a paper computer game. This game is New Worlds by Yak Games. New Worlds is actually a series, and this game is Chapter 1 of New Worlds. And a lot of the characters you have to fight in the game, instead of fighting, you have to play them in this trading card game, Zoovac, the TCG. Now, the story behind this is that Zoovac is actually now the world leader, as we saw him become in my PCG series, Alien Invasion. Well, since that time, he has created this game, Zoovac the TCG, and all the cards in it are alternate versions of Zoovac. They're all, and they may not actually, like, these alternate Zoovacs may not exist in reality. Some do, some don't. Some might be from alternate universes. We don't know. All we know is that Zoovac put these designs into a card game, and he made them cards. So that is the in-universe explanation. But this game has now also been actually released as an actual trading card game, and you can play it. Yes, that's right. Zoovac the TCG is currently available on the PCG Shop, or at least the unfinished, like sort of the prototype version is available. There is a more advanced version being developed. So here's how you play, right? Alright, first of all, the interesting thing about this game is that it's actually built on the mechanics of a paper computer game, which means that a lot of it uses your imagination rather than just, you know, strict mechanics like other trading card games. It's sort of a mix of a traditional trading card game and a paper computer game, just like its title suggests, the PCG TCG. So basically, you know, the goal is to basically hit your opponent's health. In this game, it's called connectome hairs because those are the hairs on Zoovac's head. Those green hairs, those are connectome hairs. And if, like, in the PCG universe, if you break off Zoovac's connectome hairs, he loses his connection to the internet. You know, he can't do whatever he does in the digital world. So, in this game, you're, like, both players play as a Zoovac, and they're sort of summoning Zoovacs to fight for them. I don't. Anyway, you have to summon these Zoovacs, and they have to attack. And basically, if your Zoovac attacks and there's no Zoovac to block them, then you can hurt the enemy's connectome hairs. Each side has only 3 connectome hairs, so I have to hit the enemy 3 times to beat him. But, you know, if somebody's attacking you, you can use your Zoovacs to protect yourself, and they can use them to protect themselves either. So your Zoovacs basically have to fight their Zoovacs, and yeah, that's basically how it works. So unfortunately, my printer is not working right now, so I wasn't able to actually print this out. So instead, I am going to show you some of the cards on my computer screen, but, you know, you'll still be able to see them, so we can take a look at those and see what they look like. Bear in mind, these are the prototypes. These are the ones he kind of drew in like 10 minutes. He is now making a very professional looking design for these cards, which I will show you the early version of that at the end of this video as well. Okay, so here are some of the Zoovacs. This is not all of the ones that are available, this is just a few of them, but let's take a look. Right now, it doesn't say any details about them, but, you know, because this is a paper computer game, you know, when you're playing this, you can kind of ask questions about what each one does, or you can, like, try doing things and see what happens. Of course, that assumes you have to be playing with Yak Games, but if you're playing with someone else without Yak Games, you can kind of, you know, improvise based on their appearance or what they're called, or, you know, that sort of thing. But like, I understand that in the updated versions, Yak will be adding abilities to their cards. Okay, so let's see from the oh man, okay. So we've got a Pakovac. I haven't played with that one yet. Attack Vac, that one either. Blade Vac. That is super epic with these blade legs. I don't know what is going on here. Ivac has a lot of eyes. Ginkvac can probably, yeah, like he can zap with his staff because he's, I guess, a mix of Zoovac and Ginkus. Over here we've got Dappervac. Kind of looks like Bernie Sanders. I don't know why. We have Mechvac 3000, Mustache Vac, Primitive Vac, kind of like a caveman Zoovac. I guess Mech can like kind of, you know, pound the ground kind of thing. We've got over here Ruler Vac. Ruler Vac has arms because, you know, in my PCG, after Zoovac became ruler of the world, he had mechanical arms. Soup Vac, oh no, because I hate soup. That's like, now that everyone knows in the PCG community knows that I don't like soup, they're just making everything with soup in it. Like every PCG has to have soup now. It sucks. We got Stick Vac. Stick Vac is just a regular Zoovac, can't really move much, but he can attack in the digital world. Yeah, that's the other thing. In this game, you can do attacks in the digital world. So you can have some Zoovacs like fighting each other digitally while others are fighting physically. There's a lot of dimensions to this, and that's because, like, you know, there aren't really any technical rules. Well, I mean, there are, but you know what I mean? Like, a lot of this is basically a paper computer game. It's just that it's also a TCG. Then we've got Tutorial Vac, a mix of Tutorial Bot and Zoovac. This guy can fly around just like Tutorial Bot, and he's really good at giving tutorials. So, if you want to give your enemies tutorials, you can definitely count on Tutorial Vac. But the good news is the tutorials are useless, just like regular Tutorial Bot. Over here we've got Zomvac, I guess a zombie Zoovac. Oh man, I should put that in Techno Zombies. Over here we've got Zoovac 2.0. That's actually based on my PCG Balzac Globotron. That was actually a version of Zoovac that existed, so that's a nice call out right there. Here it is. Yeah, this is the original Zoovac 2.0 from Balzac Globotron. So yeah, that is a pretty sweet call out right there. So those are some of the early cards that we're going to see in the game. This is going to be the card design for cards. He's redesigning all of them. We've got these nice little like Zoovac icons for each one. Each one is going to have its own icon. Like this is Zoovac with a bucket on its head. Here's like his little nose. Here's his mouth. And it's like bucket Vac. And now see, like, he added some details about each Zoovac. He's a bucket boy that shoots buckets. Yeah, so that is pretty epic. And he's got like his connectome hair points over here. And obviously in the future there's going to be artwork in these cards. So yeah, folks, that is the paper computer game trading card game. It is super cool. I'm looking forward to playing it more. I've played it already as part of the PCG Worlds Collide Chapter 1. You can see my playthrough of that. I will link it in the description below. It's a really fun game. I'm looking forward to playing it with the updated card designs. That's going to be super cool. Well, it just looks fantastic. Yak is just outdoing himself left and right with the artwork. And this game design, I must say, you know, I've been wanting for a while. I had the idea for a while to make a trading card game, but combine it somehow with the mechanics of a paper computer game. I never was able to figure out how to do this. Yak Games, you know, beat me to it, took it one step further, you know, like, and just did it in a perfect way. So this is a fantastic first ever paper computer game trading card game. It fits the concept of paper computer games perfectly. It's the first one there ever was. Hopefully there will be more. Hopefully there will be more expansion packs to this. I want to see more happen with this game. I want to see you guys play this. I want to see your videos playing this. I want to see, you know, maybe add-ons to this. I don't know. I want to see this game expand. I want to see it grow. It is super awesome. So yeah, great game. And yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, folks, and PCG you later.